Hey, good morning, everybody. Let's see, do we have sound? I tried to get a little fancy this morning, put some music on there, which was horrible. Let's come over here. Let's do that. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Am I getting sound there? Let me share the screen over here. I should have done this already. All right, there we go. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much, NSH. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Hey, if I sound a little froggy in the throat, well, it's because I am. It's because I slept in this morning. I apologize. But those things happen, I guess. How's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday, December 23rd, 2025. Want to wish everyone a happy, Merry Christmas. If I don't see you much more today, I want to reach out there and just, I wish you the best, okay? It's that time of year that eat, drink, be merry, give a lot, be thankful for a lot, and don't be afraid to hug people, all right? Hug people. All righty, let's talk about the market. What do we got going on here? Let's get to the market. Let's do that. So yesterday, another good day. So 2 good days in a row. Can't beat that with the stick. Price is above the white line. The white line is the 8 EMA. It's what we call the T line. And the white line, T line, 8 EMA is above the dots, red or green. In this case, they're green. And what that means is that price is above the dots. When price is below the dots actually turn red, and it gives you that, you can see that, let's see if we have, here's one right there. You can see whether the chart is bullish or bearish. So what that does, if anyone's ever wondering, should I be bullish or bearish? That would be bearish. That would be bullish. Price is moving above the green dots is bullish. Price moving below the red dots is bearish. Really a cool way to look at a chart, especially for some of us. We get a little froggy and think we're gonna, maybe make some kind of trick entry on a chart that we shouldn't be, and that is a deterrent. It really should just kind of reach out and smack you a little bit in the nose and just say, hey, I'm in a downtrend, don't be going long. Or I'm in a long trend, don't be going short. Okay, so I'm still looking for us to move up here. I can't say this is going to be the swing that moves up into that 7,000 on SPX or 700 on SPY. I can't say that we're just going to march, for the next several days and hit it without maybe breaking down or even testing that trend line pretty hard. That could absolutely happen. But I do think that we're headed that way. And I'll bet within, the first 10 days of January, we get there. So I think we're looking good. The bulls are in control now, okay? Take a look at the Qs, looking pretty good. Price, T-line, Trendicator doing fantastic. We're also bouncing off the 50-period moving average, and that is a bonus for me. RSP is looking good. Again, everything is working out. When the trend is, the trend can move 3 ways. It can move up, which is what we love. The trend can move down, which we love. The trend can move sideways, which is what we do not love. That is horrible when trend does that. When trend just kind of moves sideways and does nothing, that's horrible trading for everyone. And more traders than not end up losing money. So we love it when it goes up. We love it when it goes down. So we just have to be prepared for when that happens, when the timing is right, and we have to have control to stay with where that waking is, and that's it. And right now, everything seems to be moving to the upside. Take a look at IYT, transports. Here we're up. This is a bullish pullback, by the way. Notice that we stayed within trend. That makes that a bullish pullback. Simply Profit taking is what that makes that. And now here we're moving back up. Take a look at SMH. Same thing. Here we're up, profit taking. We did get a little ugly right here. That we did. And now we're coming back up. Looking great. All right, let's take a look from the top of my list over here. COPX. COPX has run the top, has been the leader now for several. It just, nothing, I don't think anything is beat it. Let me try this. Nope. COPX has just been a great mover here, gone up a lot. USO, we're still in a downtrend. However, it is trying. USO, for me, you know, we've made this move. Okay, great. We need to, at some point, I mean, and it could still climb higher, but at some point it needs to do that rest. And you can see it does it all the time. It's not like we're asking for something it's never done before. And then we can break out. We're close enough where we're at that breakout stage, but we need to rest in here, break out. Once we do that, we'll be over that 50 period moving average. And then I think we'll have something in USO. But until I don't think we have that. Microsoft. Microsoft is trying to come up. Note how the red dots have been, in fact, red, right? And now see green. So this is a sign we're starting to turn. The only thing Microsoft doesn't have is the white line above the green dots. That's the only thing. And it's getting awful close. All it would take was a little bit of a goose, you know, popping that stock just a little bit. That'll flip everything around, and then we'll have momentum. Everything up to that, I think Microsoft's doing a fantastic job. Very nice wedge here. Lower highs. Now, there's your lower highs. Here's your, I'm sorry, that's your higher lows. This is your lower highs. And then that's what makes that wedge. So we could dance inside the wedge yet, that's for sure. But once we break out, then I think we have some Microsoft help with this market getting up that hill towards 700 on the SPY. Apple, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Hey, a few days ago, I posted it in Facebook, maybe X as well. Rule number 19 in our trading rules handbook. And rule number 19. And thank you for anyone who saw that and gave a thumbs up. I appreciate it. But rule number 19 is wait for the trade to come back to you. So this is almost done it. It's almost done it. So here the trade has moved back. So up here it got too high, and then it moved back. Now I'm waiting for the trigger. Waiting for that trigger, that buy signal right there. And then I'll be buying some Apple. So that's my plan with Apple. XLE is doing nothing but making a bear flag. There's nothing there good. And since the market is bullish, I don't think shorting is the way to go. Sports doing fantastic. We've already looked at that, I think. Meta, I continue to hold Meta. Here's Meta. Here, let's clean that up, move that one out of there. Look at the trend indicators working, nice and green, steady. Here, we could do this. Nice trend up, steady little trend. And now we've got ourselves a little flag right in here. I think Meta is on the cusp of breaking out of this 50% retracement area at 690. And after 690, then I think we're going to be looking right up here at that, what we'll call it 715. Now, I'm not actually holding Meta, METU. It's more affordable, but that's what I'm looking for. METU to break out. Meta will lead the way. Up we go. Money in the pocket, and we're a happy camper. Does that sound, everybody? It is requiring me to have patience here, though. Got to admit that. LF continues to be bullish. RSP is bullish. MAGS bullish. Everything is working. XLY bullish. AM Amazon. Haven't gone bullish yet. This is sideways. That's sideways. I think we still need to break out. I would love for this to break out over that 234.90. This is percent retracement area. I am currently holding AMZU, the single stock ETF for Amazon, and I'm just patiently waiting for this one to break out. The AMZU will follow right along, and that should put us in a little bit of money there, and then be profits and add to the road to wealth account. The 50 period moving average continues to rise. Everything, to me, everything's looking good. We just need the investors to hop into this, some big money to hop into this, to fire it up, to get it, just to set that spark off, and then that will run that up. Google's on the edge of breaking out, if you ask me. We've got a trend line down here. We're still working up here. Watch for that breakout. That could set Google free. First area is around 242. Then the 61.8 at 330.80, and then the 75, 75 at 338.50, right up here for targets. XLK, not too bad. We're kind of wedging here. We've got a good candle pattern setting up. Nice gap up, little pullback. Everything's looking really good, real good here. So I think XLK is doing great. Tesla higher. Somebody told me yesterday I was out of my mind. Tesla's not going up there. I asked them, hey, do you like Tesla? No, I hate the guy. Oh, that's why. Follow the chart, man. Follow the chart. Follow the chart. Doesn't matter whether you like a company or an individual or anything. Check it at the door. Check your code, your attitude, everything at the door. Just follow the chart. Tesla's a player. I mean, it really is. Tesla's a big dog. Tesla swings a big bat, and Tesla can be very, very helpful. So, I mean, right now, look at that. Nice little pop out of the box setting up for those that are familiar. T-line running up the white line just underneath price. Trendicator just underneath the T-line there. We're coming off 50 period moving average. Man, I think Tesla's rocking, if you ask me. Great chart. NVIDIA, come on, NVIDIA. NVIDIA might be coming back here. If NVIDIA can do this, this would be, a nice little something. We pop up and we come back and test, and then watch for those buyers. Hello, that will get NVIDIA going right there. So we just need to be above that line right in there. We need to be above 190, 190, 140. FNDU, well, that's still kind of good. PLTR, I love my PTIR that I'm in. That's working out real well. We did take out the 92.48 target line. We came up, and I'm going to call it. We tagged the 200 line up here. And then this morning we're pulling back, and that's perfectly normal. That's very normal. It's not anything to get too worried about. Just because we have 1 day up, 2 days up, and we'll call it 3 days up, doesn't mean that we're going to have 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, or 7 days. I wish trading was like that, but unfortunately it's not. Trading is, 2 to 3, maybe 4 days up, maybe 2 to 3 days down, 2 to 3, 4, maybe the 2 to 3 down. Then we get sideways. Trading is a crooked road. It's a very crooked road, and we'll stay on that road. And don't get off in the gravel too far. But PLTR still looks great to me. We need to get through that 201 area, then we can come up here to that 207. Once we break out of that 207 area, here we're going up 205, maybe 2.25 up here for TR. Let's see, IBIT, no signs of buying, and I am looking to buy this. I'm dead serious about buying this. I'm in stock. Watch it closely, and when it gives me the trigger, I'll be buying this. And then it's going to have to, if it fails, I'll get out of it. But I am going to try to get into this thing. ETHA, I actually own this one, and it's just kind of putzing right along. I sure wish it would catch some fire and get going right in there. So anyway, thanks for listening to me, everybody. I appreciate it. Let me grab some drink of coffee here. If anyone has any stocks you want to take a look at, throw them out, take a look. In the meantime, for anyone that would like to take anyone would like a 2-hour coaching with myself, it's $14. You can do that. And then you'll also get 14 days with the membership, alerts sent to you, and a ton educational material. So let's see here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sharon, good morning to you. FSLR. Yeah, I think some solar got a little bit of a bump yesterday, didn't it? I saw some charts, solar doing that. And man, look at that. That is fantastic. That's gorgeous. That's peakly. Wow. Wow. So this one's kind of hard to put some targets up there. So I'm going to do this one a little bit different. Kind of rednecky is what it is. But it works. There you go. Just kind of a measured move from these lows to this high, from that level to those highs. So looking at about that 3 1/4 level up there as a target. Beautiful chart. It's probably not a 3/8 trap right now. It's probably a little higher than a 3/8 trap. But I would say anywhere in here buying would be good. You've got to use those highs right there. Lovely chart. Absolutely lovely. Thank you very much for posting that. Appreciate it. Let's see. Good morning, Neil. How you doing? GDP. There we go. What that can. Oh, I'm sorry. You put the GDP out there. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Where am I now? Hey, Bart. Good morning to you. You're following ZIM. Yeah, that's a buy right now. And I was in this, and then I got out of it. Write this down. Last week, or maybe the week before that, I was in it. But it might be ready to fire up now. It just might be. Yeah. Let's do different here. Yeah, right there, we still have a couple targets to the upside, but I think I want to draw this target a little different. So we're going to come over here, and I'm going to take right here, right there, that flat spot where we rallied up and pulled back a little bit flat right there. Then I'm going to go right up to these highs like that. Then I'm going to take the little tail and come up to that low. Yeah, that's going to work perfect right there. So there's some pretty nice targets that I would look at. Watch that 24 and 24. That's a nice chart. Thank you very much. Oh, let's see here. Where am I? IBKR. IBKR is setting up. Low, high, higher, low. We're trying to make that higher high. We break out of the higher high. That would also break us out of the 50-period moving average. And that would set it up. Playground is about 8-9%. And then you could be looking at that breakout as well. But IBKR, I think we're putting in a great bottom right in here. Absolutely fantastic bottom. Viable, 3/8 viable. Just be aware you're under the 50 and under the 50% retracement area. That's not a big deal. It's only a big deal if you have a stop in and you don't honor your stop. Because if we do fail here, it could come back and retest these lows. So this protects you from a greater loss. One of the rules in our rule book here, you know, when is $100 loss good? When you finally take the $500 loss. So yeah, keep that loss small. Anyway, IBKR looking good overall. Need some buyers. Hello, Mike. You're looking some Reddit. More coffee here. Seriously, thanks for everybody. I almost didn't make it. I really did almost sleep in. Reddit, nice little flag right now. Price above the 8 is above the Trendicator. Okay, let's stop here for a second because this is a very clean, clear chart to look at, except for price. Personally, I think price is ugly. I think price stinks. Little wicky, you know, I think it's just not smooth. It's not clean. It's not organized. But it's not price we're looking at this point. It's the trend we're looking at. All price is it helps you with entry and exits. That's all. Use everything else to help you chart. So I look at this and I see what a nice chart. Price is leading. T-line is leading the Trendicator, right? And then we go down. Okay, go down. And then it starts back up. Price is leading the T-line, and the T-line is leading the Trendicator. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now we use price for an entry. So right now we're in a 3-8 trap. If someone is inclined to buy that, it would make perfectly good sense to me. Perfectly good sense. Make sure your stop is on there. If somebody says, you know, I'm going to wait for a little more bullishness, maybe. Okay, that's perfectly fine for that trader. Every trader has their own way to buy a chart, and it doesn't mean it's wrong. It's your way of buying a chart. Some traders might even wait till a bona fide breakout right there, and that's perfectly fine. But outside of that, look at Reddit. Reddit is doing everything in the world you would want it to do. Beautiful. I love it when trading is so simple. Absolutely love it. Oh, what else have we got? Hey, Sharon, you're looking at Merck. Yeah, Merck's a hot one. Yeah, Merck's a buy. I've got enough blinds on this thing. Get rid of something. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. Merck is in buy territory right now. 3-8 trap, target. Beautiful swing low. You got that J hook continuation pattern. Beautiful trend moving up. Merck is a buy. Yeah, Merck is a buy. And what else? Is that the one I saw last night? It is. I saw that last night. Yeah. ALK. I can't say that ALK is one that I did last night. For those that poke around on our Facebook page, I posted several charts out there. None of which I think we've morning. Maybe this one. But if you're interested in looking at them, check out our page. Don't forget that 14-day trial. What else? Also, I want to through non-members. If you're looking for a sale where you can get 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months free, well, keep an eye out there in social media, okay? Just a little hint. Nice little sideways consolidation. Watch for that breakout. Beautiful bullish chart. Yep, Zim is entertaining to be bought. Is that right? I thought I heard something like that, but I don't know anything about it. But yeah, Zim's looking good. Elan is trending up. I like that. Here we've moved back, we've come back, and now look at that pop out of the box setting up. This is a perfect breakout buy setup. When we break out, that's a buy. Of course, anybody can buy it in here as well, but breakout buy. GLW is setting up. Yeah, GLW, that's a steady Eddie. That's one of our champion stocks. Been around a while. They do a good business. They're not a big flyer. They're just, and I think GLW is one that Anybody had it on their longer term portfolio, you should be proud. It's a good one. Anyway, here we are. A nice little 3-8 trap sitting right here at the 50 period moving average. That move up, it's a buy at the moment. Looks fantastic to me. Jets. That's got to be the trend that everybody wishes they were in. It's got to be, right? I mean, that's nice. So if that's the case, you can see we get close to the T line, that's a buy. Get close to the breakout, that's a buy. I mean, let's look at this, right? You know, sometimes I hear people say, I don't buy breakouts because that's too high. Well, and this is them right now. They don't care. They didn't hear that, by the way. So now here we go again. For the person that's not in it and you buy that breakout, you buy it right here. They have no idea what those words are, right? And then, of course, there's always on the pullback. I think I'll be buyer on a pullback, make some money. Actually, that just went up. Buyer on a pull. The point is, it's doing the same thing right here. It's doing everything it's done right here. It's pulling back, and when it pops up, it'll break out. And the trend will continue until it doesn't continue. It's that simple. Managing FIG. I like that FIG chart, Daryl. Look at that. That's one that I did post out there last night on Facebook, I believe. I do like that FIG. This is a very nice buy. We're coming off the bottom, making a little push to the upside here. Over the 50 period moving average, I do believe we'll see that 52.25, but we're going to need to get over that 50 first. And then what was the other one? CP. There we go. Wow, that one's coming off the bottom. We had a nice little rounded bottom here. 50 period moving average, next target. All right, well, we have another minute or two. Did I miss any? Just checking here. This one, I saw that. Stefan Wolf, didn't mean to miss you there. UGI. UGI is setting up. Trend is working. Inside day after both. Looks bullish, looks great. You can argue with the trend. You just can't argue with the trend. Hard to, anyway. All right, let's call that. Let me go try to wake myself up a little bit more, have another cup of coffee, and we'll see you guys back here at the bottom of the hour, okay? Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. If I don't see you past right now, have a great day. Have a tomorrow, I think we're off. Thursday, we're off. And, well, Friday, we're likely to. We'll be here, but not here, probably. You guys take care. We'll see you in just a little bit, members. Take care. Thank you.